Today's winner of this bitterly contested rivalry will take home the coveted Tiger-Sooner Peace Pipe. And now let's head down to the coin toss. It is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Missouri will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening kickoff. Tackle at the 17. The Sooners know that they can give this guy the ball, Kirk, 25, 30 times a game, and that's great. And if it's working, that's perfect. But also, as a defensive team, you look at him and you go, we worry about him too much. We could get burned somewhere else.
Well, the defensive coaches told us this week the first thing that they have to do is stop this running game. And when you're convinced that you have to stop the running game, you leave your defensive backs, especially your corners, isolated one-on-one in coverage. And if they're smart, they'll try to take advantage of that and try to make some big plays in the passing game, maybe early, and then go back to old reliable, and that's running the football.
A good look and pass that time.
Well, here they do a nice job of getting the ball out to their speedy receiver, and he shows you that he not only can turn on the jets, but he's got pretty decent hands as well.
From the 48-yard line, first down. Now he tries to buy some time. Here's an opening. He's pushed out of bounds right around the 32-yard line. He scrambled. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Heading for the corner. Brought down near the goal line. Chance for 3 or 7 here. First and goal inside the 5. 1 yard to the goal line. Scrambling around. And he's going to run this one in. Touchdown. And they're looking to get 2 points here. Oklahoma is up by 6. He's going to try and scramble. And he has it on the corner. And he's in for 2. A 4-play, 84-yard drive. And they add 8 to the scoreboard after that successful 2-point conversion.
Boy, that is scoring in a hurry. This offense is looking more and more explosive.
And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. They come out in an empty backfield.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Looks like we're going to have a good game on our hands after 1. The Sooners in front by 8. And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2.
Drop deep, drop deep. Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40.
Stays in bounds and made a nice catch.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on 34. Now he's scrambling, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Big play there by the defensive end to get into the backfield and get the quarterback.
It's amazing what this kid can do on the field. Don't let his youth fool you. He's good.
Dog, kill. Panther 2.
Pressured and brought down.
The defenders played the snap count
perfectly. They found the path into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 24. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. And another sack by the defense.
That is a loss of 1 play. That makes it 4th and 9.
Oklahoma is going to use their first time out of the half here. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. Both offenses have played it pretty close to the vest so far in this one.
Yeah, because they've been so conservative, it's made it pretty easy for both of these defenses to be pretty dominant. Let's see an offense open it up and take a few chances.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. Oklahoma holds an 8-point advantage. He's on the run. He goes downtown. And he hauls in the deep pass. And he's tackled right around the 16-yard line. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Yeah, the big fella's pretty athletic for a tight end. And as a quarterback, it's always nice to have a big target like this to go to.
Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Fires quickly. Touchdown. A well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
They got great concentration from everyone to connect on that flag pattern. So the offense is going to go for 2.
4 down, 4 down. My gate. Here we go. Flag.
He's got it for 2. A short 2-play, 80-yard drive, and they come away with a 2-point conversion.
You know, you always prepare your offense to think that we're going to have some success. These guys got to be coming over the sidelines after touchdown saying, man, I didn't expect it to be this easy.
So our score, 16-0. And they can forget about returning this one. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. Tackle at the 27-yard line. And that'll do it. We head to the break. Still plenty of time left in this one. 16-0, Oklahoma.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollock here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. So far, so good for both offenses in terms of taking care of the football, but now the defenses are ramping up the sense of urgency in terms of trying to get the ball back for their offense.
Absolutely. You got to find Reese. These ball hawks on defense, they need to find the football. They need to make some big plays, create some turnovers. How about using that hit stick a little bit? How about knocking somebody silly and making them drop the football? I mean, defense's #1 priority is trying to turn the football over, try to make a big explosive play for your offense so they can do more damage and they can take the ball down the field. So those ball hawks need to show themselves in the second half.
I can only hope that Nessler and Herbstreit will bring the same type of intensity to their call of the second half that David and I brought to the halftime show. Of course, they always do. That's it for us here in the studio. Time to get you back out to the guys for the second half.
And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Oklahoma's continuing to play extremely tough defense. This has been impressive.
It's just been impressive to watch them play with such an attitude, almost a chip on their shoulder with the energy that they're playing with. I think it's going to require that kind of effort to be able to win this game.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Nice run there.
On the tackle, gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And he's immediately tackled. Keeps his eye on it, makes the catch. So the completion goes for about 5 yards and a first down.
And I like the decision the quarterback made on this play. He didn't try to force a deep pass. Instead, he just threw a little dump-off pass that was good enough for a first down.
It was a great read by the quarterback there to take the snap and throw it quickly to get the first.
I'm really liking what I see from this guy. He's not afraid to go to the air on any down.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And he throws it away. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 36. He's going to come up with a sack.
Sacks the quarterback. That's a loss of 6 yards. 4th down.
And that'll bring this third quarter to a close. 16-0, Sooners. All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the fourth quarter. 5 wide. Quick strike to the receiver. The Tigers taking their first time out of the half.
That's good for a gain of 15 yards.
This is the 8th play of this drive. We have less than a minute to go. They'll bring him down around the 21-yard line.
Good job to identify the weakness in this defense. Any good offense will exploit those holes over and over again.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 21.
Let's go. Pick it up.
And that just might do it. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds around the 15-yard line. And it's the defense that delivers the knockout punch with that interception. Tries to buy some time. He's brought down in the open field. Missouri's called their final timeout. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39. He scrambled. He airs it out. Caught, open field. The 10. Touchdown, Sooners. Big-time touchdown, and that should do it. And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the 2-point conversion. And they won't get the 2. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Number 6.
Excellent kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
The Sooners have really been all over the place. They're playing like a defense possessed.
I love to watch a defense just pin its ears back and just fly to the football. They are playing with a reckless attitude, and it's really paid off because it set up their offense to be able to score points.
Quarterback couldn't maintain possession on their last drive. Let's see what he does here.
One general rule in any game is to hold on to the ball. If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances of winning decrease exponentially.
They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. Oh, it almost picked off.
Boy, Brad, this guy drops an interception, and what's ironic about that from going to the meetings the other day is that this guy's been telling the coaches he wants to play some wide receiver. You wonder why you're not playing wide receiver? Because you can't catch the ball as a defensive back.
He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked.
They've really thrown the quarterback's rhythm off and rattled his confidence with such a relentless pass rush. He's not himself out there at all today.
4th and long here after the sack. And he's tackled at the 39-yard line. And as the defense comes back out, you can be sure they're thinking about that score they surrendered the last time around.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, that he's feeling very, very confident in his ability to throw the football against this defense.
This one's in the books, and our final score, Oklahoma 22, Missouri nothing. As we finish up the broadcast, what do you have to say about how this game turned out, Kurt?
Oklahoma came out here today and played with the heart and intensity that you love to see in a rivalry game. They should be very proud of their victory because wins don't come easy between these two teams.
That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye. ball.